What's going on, guys? Bao here, back with some Bleach Online. So let's get into this today. We're going to be checking out the new events, which I believe started yesterday, but we're going to be doing them. I did already do the secondary attack. If you're wondering where all my bite went, that's where it went. We also have quite a few other events which we're going to be getting into as well. I am going to be making a set today. We're going to be making the level 110 set, I believe it is. So we might be able to get it, but I doubt we're going to be able to use it, considering I don't think actually anybody's at level 110 unless my main character can actually use level 110, even though it is at level 107 because it's reincarnated. But I doubt it. Even if it was, I am going to be saving it for my assaulter. I am going to be switching to a 1-3-1 formation. So if you guys are wondering why I'm going to be switching in, or why I switched in Yamamoto, I am going to be putting that in. I don't know which character I actually want to use other than that. So we do have, for our supports, of course, we have Nell, and then we have Gin. So I don't know if I want to keep one of those. We also have Aizen in the tavern if I want to get up to that, which I kind of don't. But there is the event. I already did one pass through, and then I made it that far. Yesterday I did grab the level 6, I think it was. Yeah, I think I grabbed the level 6 plus like I spent the extra 20 points on the 20-point box. So that's what I actually bought yesterday. Or was it 30 point? I forgot what I actually spent it on, but yeah, we basically got the level 6. The reason I'm going for level 6s instead of level 7s is for the fact that I need a complete new set of strength. I have to get strength stones, because if I'm going to be switching out a support character, that support character only has wisdom on it. So that wisdom is going to be useless on, well, it's not really useless because it would act as defense, but still, we don't need that. We need to switch that out for straight up strength. So if I can switch out maybe, I don't know, 4 of them or something like that with 7s, and then the rest just put on whatever I have at the time, then I'll do that. But of course I do want to get Yamamoto up to 110, so that way I can put the set on and then switch out the stones and do all that stuff first. So that's why I actually have Yamamoto on, so that way I get the experience from just daily stuff and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to be running that for a while. But with the current Zanpakuto we have, running a 1-3-1 formation is going to be better for us. I don't know which character I want to run in my support. I do like Gin just for the fact that he has the control skill, but he is really weak compared to my Nell. Although if I switch everything around and put all the stuff I have for my support on one support, I could probably make it pretty good. So I don't know which one I want to run. I could actually switch between the two because they're basically the same thing right now. It's just I would have to switch the sets around, and that's basically about it. So I might use both. I don't know. We'll see what I actually need them for. And then we also have some stars that we can actually complete today, which we're going to be getting done. I don't know who I need or who I have enough for, but whoever I have enough for, that's what we're going to be getting done. So we're going to gain some extra stats. There you can see I gain extra 10% damage on my current assaulters, so that's pretty good there. We do still have 3 stars on that. Yamamoto, I do have enough to get 1 done, which is pretty good, I guess, considering I'm going to be using him. It's going to take a while to actually get the rest of the stars, but we'll get them over time. We're going to continue to get Nell's. Gin's is already done, so we don't have to worry about that. And then we also have our Vanguard, so those are the ones we're going to be doing. I do actually want to get Yamamoto up to 110 as fast as possible, because then I could actually reincarnate him and also put the set and stuff like that on him first, and then reincarnate, and then that way I could actually run the 1-3-1 formation as well as level up my characters. My main should actually hit 110, I think, before Yamamoto gets up to 110, unless I want to spend a ton of the Reishi on it. I am thinking about spending at least a little bit on it, get a couple levels off of that. I am getting close to 100, so that way I can get up to 110. a lot faster, because getting up to 110 is not easy. I will be spending all the purple books and all the books I get on my Yamamoto, and then I might spend a little bit of reishi here and there, maybe like a couple hundred, 200 to 300 every once in a while when I build up some on books, so that way I can get like 1 or 2 levels. That way I can actually get up to 110, because I do want to get to 110 as fast as possible. We're going to be dropping this 110 set. I'm going to put the 110 set on Yamamoto. I could actually put it on, let's say I could put it on my main, I could put it on my other assaulter, but I think putting it on Yamamoto is going to be better, because the set on my main I think is better. The one on my assaulter I could actually switch it out for, but in the long run Yamamoto is going to be a lot stronger, so I don't want to be switching them around too much. I mean, I could do it. I don't know, maybe if I have some time I'll switch the level 110 set onto the current assaulter I have at 110. Once that's done and Yamamoto gets up to 110, I'll switch it back around, because it's not really that hard. I'll probably just have to switch the stones or whatever I have to switch when the time actually comes. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing. What else do we have to do? I think that's about it. It does look like we gain 1 level on that, so that should help us out a little bit. But for the most part, that's going to be the events. Nothing too big. I mean, yeah, we got the secondary attacks. I'm going to be spending all my Vite. Everything I get is going to be going towards that, because it's going to help us with stones. I'm hoping to get a couple more. I think we still have like 7 days on the event, which is insane. So I do recommend doing it. Let's actually check out Yamamoto real quick just to see. Yeah, we need 110. So once we get up to 110, I will be doing that. We are going to continue to level up our I almost said our assaulter. We're going to continue to level up our Zanpakuto. We're going to continue to level up our accessories, our Evo, our whatever else we need to actually get done. Well, the Evo I'm kind of waiting because I'm using all my Vite on the event. So whenever that's done, I'll level up the Evo of Yamamoto, and I think I still need my Vanguard as well. So we'll be doing that. I'll probably just get him up to like 3, 4, something like that. Not too high, just enough to gain a little bit of extra stats. And then, yeah, I think that's about it. The sets, I am going to have to work on getting the actual stats I need for each of them. So basically, we got to make a set, which I think I currently made the weapon just to see what it would actually cost for a complete set. That's the only reason I actually made it. But I made the weapon, and then I do need to go make the rest of the items, which I'll make a little bit later. And then we do have to S-Forge it. Currently, the weapon, I believe it was like 50 or 70 or something like that. So altogether, it is going to run a lot of the stones you actually need. So we're going to have to go purchase all of those. I'm hoping I have enough for at least one set, which is really, really expensive. So we're probably only going to be ever running one level 110 set unless we start saving up and I get enough to do another one. But we'll see how that actually works out. I am going to continue to probably level up some of the other stones as well if I do get a chance. Although I'm thinking about maybe waiting, I don't know, a little while. Yeah, I'm probably going to wait a little while first until I can get enough to see how much all the stones are going to be, or which ones we actually need for our other assaulter. Because assaulters and supports run different setups on stones. I mean, there's a few differences. For the most part, they're basically almost the same thing, except for, let's say, instead of, like on Geen, if I switch out his set, he doesn't have crit, so I would need to build up crit stones. Of course, he has wisdom, so I could take the wisdom off and actually run a strength setup. I don't know what I'm going to do with the extra wisdom stones. I could save them just in case I ever go back to a 2-2-1 formation. But at the rate we're going, we're probably just going to stick with the 1-3-1. Because I doubt I'm going to ever get another Zanpakuto. I might get one later, but when the time comes, I mean, getting some level 6s and 7s isn't that hard, considering we have like the Sekirei attack. You can also buy them from the shop. I do have 4K, which I don't want to spend, of course. So I think the Sekirei attack, other events also give you stones as well. So I think I'm going to take all those stones and just pile them on one, I almost said assaulter, one support. So that way the wisdom is maybe level 7s or 8s at that point, and we could actually do some damage with the support we actually choose. And if I need to switch it back and forth, they'll work perfectly fine still. So we got to do that. Plus I think with the assaulters you need stamina. What do you need? Well, stamina is going to be a given. Agility, hit, crit, and strength. I could actually switch out one of them, like the stamina you could actually switch out for like counter and stuff like that, but I recommend just having stamina, just for the fact that in this game they do have a lot of characters that attack assaulters, especially like Zanpakutos, and then there's a ton of assaulters and supports that attack assaulters as well, and then your main also attacks assaulters, so a lot of people like attacking assaulters a lot. So I do recommend having a decent amount of HP on your assaulters as well as your vanguard, but it's up to you to choose how much you actually want to put. I usually like to have them around like 6 or 7 at least, but it really depends. As you can see, we do already have a ton of boxes, so we're going to open all of those up, hoping to get some agility, some strength, some crit, I don't know, just anything we actually need to make our set better. Whatever we take off of Gein's set and actually put on the assaulter set, we're probably just gonna leave it that way for a while. I mean, right now I could actually switch. I don't know if I want to switch the sets around or not, because if I switch them around, I mean, it's gonna give us a little bit, because currently Gein has a level 90 set, Yamamoto is level 90, I think he's level 90, he should be level 90, so I could just run that, although none of the other stuff is gonna work on him, so just give us a little bit more BP. But I might do that in the meantime, and then start messing around with the stones, start taking some of them off, putting them on our other support, and start trying to get the strength ones that we actually need. But here's the complete set. It is going to take up all of our material, which is perfectly fine. I currently don't need any more material, so I'm probably just going to start selling it all unless I want to make another set. But I doubt that's going to happen, considering you're about to see how much it actually costs to make an S-Forge level 110 set. So if you guys are about to hit level 110 and or getting to a level like 105, I think you get you get one at 100, 110, or any of those levels like that where you get a set, you're gonna see how much it actually costs to S-Forge a set, and they're not cheap at all. As you can see here, the first one's gonna be 50. I do already have 176 stones, so that's gonna be enough to maybe get 2 to 3 pieces done, because the armor and stuff like that costs a lot less, of course, but I don't know if I have enough, so I need 33. So if you're wondering where to actually get this stuff, you actually go in here, you go to the soul hunt, you go down to exchange, find the one you're actually looking for, check the price, and exchange it for that price. And I do recommend doing your math on this one and seeing how much you need before, so that way you don't get that close to a completed set and then be like 10 short or something like that. Although you do get some stones daily if you do the treasure hunt and stuff like that, so you should be able to finish it off. But there is the complete set. If you did notice, I only had a little bit of the blue ones left, so I was really close to not getting that. We do have the skills for the sets. I'm not going to be worrying about it too much because this set isn't going to go on anybody right now. But you have stun immunity, silence immunity, Depending on what you're running or who you're running with, you're going to pick different stuff. A lot of people like getting the revive, which just gives you a little bit of HP back, but some people like the percent like silence immunity. I think it's like 8% or 3% or something like that. So I don't know, it's up to you what you want to run on that. It's probably going to be different for everybody. I do recommend on your Vanguard having probably the HP one or your main, or I don't know, it's just really up to you, honestly. But there are characters. We're currently at 1.1, of course. If I put the actual character on, we'll be back up to 1.3. If I do switch around the sets, we're probably going to drop about, I would say, 100,000. So we're probably going to be at 1.2, like 5 or something like that, maybe a little bit less. But once I get that set on, our BP should go up instantly. The BP should gain around 10 to maybe 30,000 BP by itself, because it is S-Forged. I just have to get the abilities, and then I have to level it up and stuff like that. So there is that. But I don't know, we'll kind of mess around with the set later. I might end up just switching it to somebody else and then using whatever they have on to Yamamoto, because it's going to take forever to get to 110. But I am going to 110 anyway on Yamamoto, so I may just wait and do the reincarnation, have the set, and do all that stuff. But I will mess around with the stones a little bit later. I'm just going to kind of see what I have right now. If you're wondering why I'm not making level 8s, it's because I don't really want to make level 8s, because I'm going to need some of them at level 7. I could have actually used them at level 6, but I think having them at level 7 is a little bit better, and then I can work my way up to level 6 or 7, and then 8 when I need to. So that's why I'm making level 7s. So as you can see, on the strength, we have 3 level 7s, 1, I think that's a level 5. Oh no, that's a level 6. So I would just need 1 more, and we're good. But, or actually I'd need 2 more. Well, actually I have some other ones, so I could probably get another couple of the strength ones from the secondary attacks, so I think we're good there. But like on this one, you would have to get more crit, because as you can see, not all of them have crit. The hit is a little bit low. You do want that hit to be high. You do also want the agility to be high, and then of course you would take off the wisdom and switch it out with strength. So I'm going to probably start doing all that stuff, so probably in the next video you'll see hopefully some different stuff, and our BP would probably change from 1.1 to maybe 1.2, or getting closer back to our original, depending on what I can actually get Yamamoto up to. But we're going to drop 100, well 300, and we're going to get 100 of the books. That should give us at least 1 level, if not 2. Come on. Okay, so that only gave us 1 level, so 100 books per level, and probably at 100 it's going to start costing more than 100. So we'd probably need around 1,000 books, if not more, to actually get up to 110. So I don't know how long it's going to actually take, but that's going to be about it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I will be playing the other account. I don't know when I'm going to make a video for it again, but I will be making one sooner or later, so check out or wait around for that one. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you guys later.